So now that fall is here, are you looking for some fun cut files to make some custom home decor? Well, stay tuned and I'll show you how to make this really easy Farm Fresh Pumpkins pillowcase. Hi there and welcome to Craft with Catherine. So today I'm going to show you how to make this iron-on vinyl pillowcase. I created this file and you can find it for free in my blog. I'll put a link below. And it's really easy to make. You just have to cut out the vinyl and then you just press it onto your fabric. And it's a great way to customize your living room or your bedroom for fall. And well, let's get started. So for today's project, you just need a few simple materials. You're going to need a pillowcase. I made this pillowcase myself, but you can buy one pre-made. I'll put a link below. I'll also put a link to the tutorial for this pillowcase. You're going to need a cutting mat, your Cricut machine, and you're also going to need some heat transfer vinyl. This is just a piece. I have a larger roll that I work with, but here you can see it's matte on one side and shiny on the other. So this is for working on fabric, and with the heat press it will iron it right onto the fabric, and we cut it out with the Cricut machine. And you're also going to need a heat press. So to begin this project, it's really easy. You just go to upload. I'm working in the Cricut design space, so I'm just going to click on upload. I'm going to go to upload image, browse, and then you just select the file. Sorry for the extra files here, just ignore those. So you're going to select SVG, and here you'll see the file that says Farm Fresh Pumpkins. Save. Now select the design, insert the image, and you'll see that the image is quite small. It's under 10 inches. I'm working with an 18-inch pillowcase, so you need to measure your pillowcase or whatever you're working with and figure out how wide you want your project to be. Change the scale. I'm going to make my design 13 inches wide, and that's because I'm using an 18-inch pillow, and I measured ahead and I decided that this would be a nice size for the pillow. So now just click attach so that everything's all stuck together. Go to make it. And this is really important. You want to select mirror because you're going to be cutting out the back of the vinyl, the non-shiny side. So the image needs to be turned to be a mirror image so that when you heat press, it presses correctly. Continue. Go to browse all materials, and you need to select the correct setting for what you're working with. So I'm using heat transfer vinyl, and it's non-Cricut. And I tested this before and it works really well. It peeled off really nicely. So here it's reminding you to make sure that you have a mirror image and the material is shiny side down. And it's going to advise you to load the fine point blade. So once you have your vinyl on the mat, then you can load the vinyl and press the cut button. So here you can see the design is all cut out. I'm just going to take it off. Just going to remove the tape. So now I'm going to cut away the extra vinyl that wasn't used, that wasn't cut by the Cricut machine. And that's just because you never know, I may want it in the future. Sometimes I do tests. It's always good to test your vinyl first on your fabric. So that's why it's nice to have some scrap pieces hanging around so you don't use up your good stuff. So now we can begin to weed the vinyl. So you can see that the setting the heat transfer vinyl setting worked perfectly. I didn't have to change the pressure at all. It cut right through. So I'm just carefully pulling back the vinyl, making sure not to pull on it so that the finer details don't get stretched too much. So now when you get to this thin part here, you're going to want to go slowly because it's small enough that it will get pulled up, and you want it to stay in the same spot so that it looks correct. Yeah, see mine pulled up because it's so fine. So I'm just going to carefully put it back in the right spot. Great. Luckily it's forgiving because it's just a swirl. So I'm not going, oh, I spoke too soon. So I'm not going too quickly. I'm taking my time to peel the vinyl so that I don't lose the details. And here I'm going to be careful with the swirl once again. And great. So this just goes in the garbage. Now you just need something sharp. I'm just going to use this blade, and we're not cutting it, we're just kind of coaxing the vinyl up so that we can pull it out. Great, so it looks like I got all the parts, so there you go. So now just be careful. Do you see how a little bit of the vinyl got stuck there? So just be careful not to get any dust or hairs or any dirt, because it's still sticky on this fabric, and it's really heartbreaking when you get a hair on the vinyl and it gets like heat pressed onto your design. So just make sure to keep this nice and clean. So here you can see the final design, and now we can go to the heat press. So here I have my heat press, and so I'm just going to get this ready. So just going to place the pillowcase onto the stand and make sure that it's centered. And now have the design here, and I want to place this down right onto the center. And now I'm going to put the heat press down. It's set to 300 degrees, and you press and hold for 15 seconds. Looks like it's coming away easily. So now you want to peel away the design while it's hot. Great, so there you go. So here's the finished design. That's the front and that's the back. And you can see it's really easy to make up. All you have to do is just cut out the vinyl, weed the vinyl, and then you press it onto your pillow. So now I'm just going to put the pillow into the case. And if you're looking to find out how to make these pillowcases, I made this myself. I'll put a link below to the tutorial. It's really easy to make. I made it from a pair of curtains, actually. As you can see, it's a really easy tutorial. It's a great way to change up the look in your living room or your bedroom, and I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and leave a comment below, and you can visit my blog for the free pattern, and I'll put a link below for that as well, and I'll see you next time.